Hello, another M.E.R.C.S video, this time just a few tips and tricks for the factions. This time it's for the U.S.C.R. So, have I zoomed out? Yeah, zoomed out. So, here we are. The thing with the U.S.C.R is they rely exclusively on synergy between each model. I mean, you've got the gunner, which is good at close combat capabilities, because let's face it, this faction's pretty rubbish at close combat. The M.E.R.C.S, which can stop people for a couple of turns with ice grenades and make them harder to hit people, which is weird, but you know, whatever. And can boost your dice rolls for accuracy and whatnot with leadership. You've got the Behemoth, which again, good close combat and good stopping power with his guns and hard people behind him, so they need to shoot at him because the model itself is big and threatening. They're going to shoot at him. The sniper isn't the most powerfulest, but he stops people moving. It's kind of like the M.E.R.C., but way better to use. Has a lot more range on it. The engineer's not bad. He's more for getting through terrain which you can't normally get through, like burst a hole through a wall, then everyone can climb through it. He's also not bad in combat, but he's not really as good as the Behemoth or the gunner. The booster, good support, adrenaline to help boost people. Also, when he dies, everyone gets better dice rolls to attack. Monkey wrench, the only thing the monkey wrench is good for is repairing armour. Other than that, he's just a basic soldier which has got a gun. The medic, good at healing. And good at shooting the same target each turn. Good at that. The heavy, well, it's a heavy. Good at shooting. If twinned with the Behemoth, well, he's pretty good at going on Overwatch, and anyone who's behind him gets full cover bonus. So you could stick the Behemoth, behind him. Obviously, you don't want to get the template hitting him, but get him in front of Behemoth, and the Behemoth's got full cover and ain't going anywhere. Pathfinder's a bit weird. He's got a flashbang, can bound. He's more of a lone soldier, I suppose. Good at flanking purposes, I suppose, but so I suppose a couple of builds you could do an all-out heavy build, which could have the M.E.R.C., the Behemoth, the monkey wrench. So what have we got there? The heavy, and either the sniper or the booster. Now you go for the booster to make the heavy and the Behemoth more accurate, but you could go for the sniper to stop people moving so everyone can make the shots better. You could go for a you could try and go for a close combat build. Take the gunner, take the sniper because he can shoot in combat. Take the engineer because his melee weapon's not bad. Take the Behemoth, obviously. Take the take the medic, I suppose. And I suppose take the monkey wrench to keep them moving. You could go for the classic. The Behemoth is our main priority build. Obviously the Behemoth. You take the M.E.R.C., you take the medic. Maybe take the monkey wrench, but personally I would take I'd more likely go for the booster more than the monkey wrench, but that's just me. and either the heavy or the gunner. The heavy because you stick him in front of the monkey wrench, I mean in front of the behemoth, and you know, let him take the hits, or the gunner so he can scout out, do the damage while everyone's crowded around the behemoth and making sure the behemoth's alive. Yeah, what you've got to realise with this faction is they are slow. A lot of them have got 2 movement. No one's got armour 1, which is a good thing. But they are a slow faction. Most of their weapons cannot move and shoot, which means you need to get them where you need to get them pretty early on. Against some factions, they will just be hurt more because of how they work. I mean, against factions such as M.E.R.C.S and Sadafu, you're going to have problems because of their movement. Maybe not so much with Sadafu because their armor's a bit weak, so you can rinse them out with the heavy weapons, perhaps. But with M.E.R.C, you are going to have problems because they move so quick, and once they're in cover, they're going to cause an issue for you. So you want to pin down the movement with, obviously, the sniper because it can stop people moving, and the commissar, which has got ice grenades, which can stop people moving for a little bit. One other faction you may have problems with is Keizawaza, because their demo throws toxin grenades, which because of these faction you can't move and shoot, so you're going to have to move out of the road, which can be problems, which can cause problems. And the nuke, obviously a toxin weapon as well, which will also have problems. When you go, if you know you're going up against Keizawaza, take the gunner. Always go take the gunner, because he can really do some damage and ignore the secondary effects of toxin. I mean, saying that they'll have problems against mobile factions, don't forget they have got their corporate ability of intimidating, which means when they're doing suppression, these are lethal. I mean, you've got the heavy, which does a small template, and then you've got the behemoth, which does a big template. So it really hurts your opponent. Overwatch ain't bad for this faction either, because yes, you're probably shooting at moving targets, so 8s to hit rather than 7s, but you're shooting 3 dice out. 9s rather than 8s, but you're shooting 4 dice out. And if you've got the commissar nearby, and possibly you've got the booster doing his thing, you can really cause some havoc. I mean, the sniper on Overwatch, moving target needing 5s, maybe in cover 6s at most. But once you've hit them, they stop dead in their tracks. So yeah, this faction will benefit from staying close together. You've got somewhere they can go out and do their thing, like the gunner, get him out there causing chaos. The booster, if you want him to die, yeah, and get everyone a bit better bonuses, yeah, why not? The Pathfinder is a lone wolf. That's it. That's his main thing. Single shot sometimes. He's got the heroic bonus, so moving shooting would need 5s, so that's always good. He's got flashbang, which is always helpful. That's pretty much it, really. The USCR is a good starter faction, but if you want a faction that's mobile, this ain't they want to stick together, and that is a weakness until you realise they are heavy, punchy more getting to the target and shooting them from far, and they don't care about strength 1 weapons, which for some factions is the main thing for them. So yeah, that's it for the USCR. Hopefully that'll help you. If not, I'm sorry for wasting your time. Goodbye for now.